Hello everybody, it's Melissa from Melissa's Manis and More. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's do some nails. How about it? And I'm gonna try to stay in frame today. I'm gonna try. Oh my god, I've got my camera up higher. I can't see it. Oh my gosh. That means I better stay right here. Like right here is my field of play, because yesterday I was out of frame. And it was on a mani that like I really needed to be in frame on. Like I need to be in frame on all of them, y'all. But yesterday, and like I had been working on one. I know y'all heard me mention that I was doing one for the lab. And so I had been, like I had actually worked on it for a couple of days, like putting everything kind of together. My cuticles are a mess. And so my bracelet's clinging, sorry. Short sleeves, or got my sleeves pushed up rather. So I had like, I was gonna delete the first part of it, and I was like, no, because I did a video and it was like 27 minutes long, and I realized all I had done was like the lab logo on the nail and applied a few strips, and I'd even done a head start for myself. So I was like, oh no, this is bad. And then I thought, no, I can't delete that because that's like the logo for the lab. So it's just like this abrupt ending. So I was like, okay, we'll just put that as part one. And so I'm like, okay, maybe they'll hang with me. I think I put a thing at the end that was like, please hang on. I was like, it's not always this crazy. And then at the end, I was like, I gotta go in. And so today we're doing dark magic, all right? Look at this beauty from 2020. I had some strips. These have not been opened since 2020, and they were just perfect. They're still good, sold up. So you can still use strips, folks. But anyway, in Midnight Manhattan, classic black. But yeah, so I go back, and I was like, oh my gosh. I go and do some stuff off camera to try to catch myself up to where I think I can do a decent amount of time. My daughter calls and my camera's still up in the camera mount, so I pull it out to answer it, and it gets all out of whack, you know, like it messes it up. So when I put it back up there to record later, I didn't even check it. I'm not blaming my daughter, I'm blaming myself for not checking it. So I was like, I mean, when I'm applying the water decals and stuff, you can't really see. You can't really see. But you can see, like, after I put them on, you can see me come back into frame. So I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I really do hope y'all will watch, because I'm going to put this out first. So it's going to be a precursor to be, like, begging for views for the lab videos, because they're going to come out, like, Thursdays. So I'm going to put this one out today, I think. I'm looking for my file. Y'all know what I'm doing, right? All my people who are here on the regular views. What did I do with it? I think I put it in one of these things. Oh my gosh. Oh, I better not say anything. Ugh, don't think I'm singing again. You know that's what they do to me when I go to try to upload something. Get my little spatula here. Or take my sticker. Oh my goodness. Like, where is it? It's gotta be laying here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Old Faithful. Old Faithful. Here it is. So yeah, I just got done editing two videos for the lab. So I will do this one. This one will not take long. This one will not. And this is my, like, put on, I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow. I'm not sick or anything. I mean, I had a cold, but this is just a regular, like, go to the doctor every 3 months kind of thing. So figured I would put on Dark Magic. It's probably my one of my favorite. It's definitely a top, probably a top 5 set of mine. I started wearing Color Street in like spring of 2020, and this was a Halloween of 2020 set. And I think I bought several of it. And at the time, I don't think I realized how good of a set it was. I knew it was pretty and that I liked it, but I didn't really realize then, like, how actually good that it really, really was. That feels funny. I took the plastic off of that, didn't I? I did. I know I did. It feels funny for some reason. Are y'all gonna say, no, you didn't, Melissa? No, you did not. I've been getting more brave and just like leaving the plastic on a lot of times when I'm working with stuff. Found out it's not quite as scary as everybody thinks. Not quite as bad. Whoop. Make myself stay right here in this zone right here. Not get out into the danger zone over here. All right, let's see. So these, there was, you know, there was some of these and there was some of these had the stars on them. This is just kind of a, I don't know, just sort of a, I don't know. I don't even know what that is, just a design. But they were still sticky and nice strips. Don't come and mess my life up today. Yesterday, stuff was going crazy. Like I was putting, I had, my OPI plumper is like too thick. So I was using water decals, and you know, that's usually what you use when you have those on. Well, yesterday I decided I was also using a marker. These are a little bit dry, but they're fine. Was using a marker and water decals. So I was like, well, you know what? I'll just use a clear as day strip because let's see how much I can stretch this because they're dry. It's probably going to want to pull up and get some out of it. So I thought I'll just, you know, I'll write on here and then I'll, you know, put the water decal on there and I'll just use a clear as day over both of them. And that way, it worked on one of them. And then on the second one, you know, I always say I get cocky. And the second one, it lifted up the water decal. There was 2 water decals on there. It lifted them up and it stuck them together. I was like, are you serious right now? Like, I mean, it's like, what else is going to go wrong? I mean, I was almost afraid to ask at that point because I was like, I got to finish this. Like, I've started. I got to finish. And so I took it and the one little decal was already stuck to clear as day. Actually, it was stuck where it needed to be. So I was able to put it back down. And the other one was stuck to the bottom of the other decal. So it was actually just laying there. So I was able to take it off. I was like, oh my gosh, luck. And then it was like, then it folded up on itself. And I actually had an extra one. So I just threw it away. It was like one of those like, that you want to do so badly and you want to do a good job that you're like, oh, I hope that like, it's just like but by the end of it, you're like, oh, it's just like one of those reports for school or something. You're just like, I just want to get this done. Like, I just want to do my nails. I just want to do my nails for me. I just want to do them. I want to do them for me. Just want to do some Halloween nails. And I was using the peel and stick letters, you know, and I had used an extra light yesterday because I thought I need some extra light over here. And I kept wondering like why my letters were so, like they were so goopy, like they just kept like folding up and tearing. And then I realized that my light was like melting all those, it was just like making my letters so goopy because it, you know, it's obviously a light bulb. So it was like putting off so much heat that the letters and me both were like sweating. I was sweating. The letters were melting. So it's just like we both were under a lot of heat yesterday. So it's funny. Oh gosh. It was so nice here yesterday. It was nice. And then today, fall is here. It's rainy. It's cold. I went out to the mailbox and I was like, what happened overnight? Like, Tennessee, we always say, like, hang around for 5 minutes because if you stay here long enough, like 5 minutes later, the weather will change. Like, you can have a different season in 5 minutes. And that is the truth. That's what happened. Last night, it started raining and then it dipped down. I don't think it didn't get cold enough to frost or anything like that. It just got cool, and today it's cool. Like it's just typical fall day. Rainy, cool. And so I went out to get the mail, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be out here today. They can take the cool, but I don't want the rain. And keep that wherever that goes. Yeah, I guess it's good for the foliage, but not good for my bones. I know that for sure. It's so quiet in here. Y'all, it's been forever since my dogs, and I shouldn't say this, but it's been forever since they've caused a ruckus in here during a video. Like, I've almost like quit saying, you know, if you hear my dogs, it's because of whatever, because they haven't done it in forever. I remember doing a mani with this once, and I did a slant, and I almost want to do that, but I'm almost afraid to, because you know how I am with slants. They don't work out very well. But I remember doing it now. I do. I remember back in probably 2020. Can't remember exactly how I did it, but I do know that I did one. Just think, I was doing slants back then. I can't even do them now. Or I can't do them well, let's put it that way. They give me grief. This is so pretty. I love dark magic. I've got some sets hoarded up of this, buddy. Like, definitely, like when I went to go look for it, I was like, go to your partial sets, Melissa, go look and see if there's any. And there was these two, and 2 big thumbs, and 1 other little tiny strip. And I was like, yes, 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 yes. I don't have to open a set. So got enough to do this little mixed mani and still be good. So may have to look and see. I don't know. I might do something. I don't know. Depends on how much time I've wasted already. Seeing as I can't move to look and see unless I stand up. Because I've got my phone jacked way up there today. Hope I'm in frame. Can't look because it's up there so high. Good grief. I either have it like right on top of myself or up so high I can't even see it. Stretch that strip. Stretch it till it breaks. No, just stretch it. You can tell when it's on. You can tell. Like if you put them on a good bit, you can tell. You know that you can feel it. Like you can just feel it. If it's a good strip and it's not old or anything like that, or you know, one of the really sticky ones, you can just tell. They've got that certain amount of elasticity to them that you can tell whenever they've just got that right amount of stretch. And then you don't have to fool with any real cleanup. You've got that good stretch and solids going. So nice. It's so nice. And these are all, if you're new, welcome to my crazy page. These are all polish, all 100% polish. Each strip has base coat, color, and top coat, so you don't even have to put a top coat on it if you don't want to. You're good to go. You can just let it dry to the touch after you put them on. Just don't, you know, you can go and do anything you want. Just don't take a bath or anything for like an hour, something like that. Or, you know, use lotion or cuticle oil or anything like that. After that, you're good to go. I like to do mine before I go to bed. You won't get, like, you know how with normal nails you get sheet prints whenever you go to bed? These you can just put right on and then just crawl into bed. In fact, it's the best time to do them. It's like right before you go to bed. So, whoever said, like, see, that's the stretch right there. That's the one. You could just see it, like, stretching out. If you get a little bit on your cuticle and you keep your cuticles, this fold of skin back here, pretty hydrated, and you can kind of just Move it around a little bit. A lot of times you won't have to do any cleanup back there. Alright. I haven't decided what I'm going to do on my thumb. That's why I've got 2 thumb strips out here. Because the thumb strip that's laying over here with that is the one that's Dark Magic, is the bigger of the 2, which is too big for my thumb. So, oh wow, that's so pretty. Normally I like to have a solid on my thumb. I'm just that way. Which would be, you know, that I would put black on my thumb. I had thought about putting black on my thumb, and then I thought maybe I should just trim this one to fit this and putting it on my thumb. Like taking this actually and measuring it to fit this. Measuring it this size. Let's see. Taking off the side. Let's see. How good. You know, my cutting skills aren't great, but I've done this before. So I definitely want the moon. So I can take off this side over here. I need the little scissors. What did I do with them? I thought I put them in here maybe. Let's see. Did I? Ah, I did. So, let's see. As Hermione says, let's see then. I'll try not to damage this black strip. Easy way to accommodate your, make your own size that you need. There we go. Now let's see. This should fit. Oops, slow down there, Mel. Forgetting that these are old. And yes, look at there. Let's go back up here and see if I can get this to peel off. It started to come off without the rest of its strip. Now the rest of them just came off perfectly. Come on. Come on. Maybe it'll be all right. Even if it doesn't, I know it's one to tear. Would you believe that? I would. I mean, I don't know why I'm thinking it wouldn't happen. Of course it would. Of course it would. A couple of days that I've had, of course it would. I can just get it started up off of there. I can probably get it to lay down. It's just a, there we go. There we go. Let's see if I can cover up this gaping hole. That will be the question. I may have to cut a piece from somewhere or take a piece of this and cover it up because that's got a big old hole. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see. Won't be a whole lot of moving it around either because let's see. I just want my moon on there straight. I want it crooked. See. If I have to patch it, which I might, I will go in with a little piece over here. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to look at that. I'll look at it after we are done, or after I'm done, rather. Let's see. Oh, I love this. Love, 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 love this strip. So pretty. So pretty. It's actually still just a tad bit wide right here. Need a little bit more taken off. Okay. Right. So good. So good. So pretty. Yeah, I'll look at that one little corner down there after we're done. All right, so let's trim this one to fit. And I'm not sure what its problem is, but I'll look at it. Let's see. Now I need to see which thumb. So I definitely, okay, I want the same corner. I'm gonna trim it the same. So I haven't heard from my husband. He could be coming blaring in here in a minute. You don't know how loud he is. If he comes in here, dogs are gonna go crazy. He has worked over like the last 2 nights. He's not gotten home until like 9 at night, and he starts work at, well, he leaves here at, I don't know what time he leaves, honestly. Well, this morning I went to bed at 4, and he got up not long after I went to bed, and so he starts, I think his shift technically starts at 6, but he leaves way earlier than that. Okay, let's go slow so it doesn't tear. So he starts roughly between 5, sometimes he starts earlier. So say between 5:30 and 6, and then he didn't get home till like 9 last night. He didn't stop till like 8. He's supposed to work 6 to 2:30. It's supposed to be his shift. I was like, oh, when does that ever happen? Not ever. Like, never. So he's like, I'm getting too old for this. I'm like, I know. No, buddy. That stretch. So this one, what it wants to do is like buckle on you if you don't. You give it a nice stretch or rub it wrinkles out. I always have to trim usually some on the ends out here of my nail, because these strips are just, even the regular strip is just so wide for my nail. So obviously I've got a bunch over here, and where I cut that down back here, I don't know if this will go under right there. You can see where it was on my skin, but if I can just pull that back just a tad bit, it laid right down. You can also use your little orange stick. So I'm gonna take this little orange stick and just barely score this right here, because all I want to do is just get it to right out to the end of my nail, and then I can take it from there with the other tool, being the file. There it went. You can see that little tool does a really good job. And then we're almost done. Oops. So I broke down and ordered more OPI plumper. Gosh, guys, they need to really work on that stuff. And I don't think they really want to, because I think that's the whole thing of it, is that I wish they would like sponsor me, because I use enough of that stuff to, it's ridiculous. I love that product. In fact, I use the Nail Envy. I use the Plumper. That's the only top coat that I use. Because I love it. It's the best top coat that there is. I use the matte occasionally, but I use the Plumper all the time. But it gets down to here, and then it gets thick. And I mean, I save them because that's what I use when I apply jewels or any kind of gem or anything like that, because it was the best glue that you can find. I don't even use glue when I apply anything onto my nails. That's what I use, is OPI Plumper. Even if it's not thick, it's still good. So, I'm going to put these 2 black strips back in here. And these little strips, envelopes, sometimes people ask me where I get them. They are linked in the description box down below. I get them from Amazon. They're little food grade envelopes. You can put like little snacks in them and make different sizes. And then I just hit them with the flat iron and close them up. And then your strips are good. Turn off my flat iron. Sealed up and good for however long, you know, till next time. So there you go. That is Midnight in Manhattan and Dark Magic. Really pretty. I like these 2 together. They were meant to be together. Love them. Let me stand up and see if I'm in frame. I hope I am. Oh, I hope I stayed in frame today. So, love it. See if I stayed in frame. I'll have to go back and see. Do a little bit of cleanup, but these look good. Not much cleanup to do. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And y'all take it easy on me. Be easy tomorrow when y'all see the lab ones. Take it easy. Be gentle. Love y'all. See you later. Bye.